Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Ghost in Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the P226 pistol, and this is, in my opinion, the best pistol and best secondary in Call of Duty Ghost. The gameplay today is going to be a little bit different for In Depth. Usually I show you a variety of clips and a lot of different things. This time I wanted to show you one complete gameplay of me using the P226 with the muzzle brake attachment. I am playing Domination on the map Freight with J-Hub, and you're going to see the scores at the end of the game. I do excellent. At one point I get a vulture and a dog following me. However, we're playing with a whole team full of Jimmy No-Thumbs, and it's a lot of 2 and 30, 5 and 25, 1 and 29, that sort of stuff, and nobody breaks single digits, and unfortunately we couldn't carry the team, but it was very close. Anyway, let's talk about the P226 and what's important about it and what makes it such a great pistol. The first thing that's good about it is the damage. It deals 52 damage in close quarters combat, but drops off to 17 at a distance. This is a very similar profile to most pistols, or at least the semi-automatic pistols in Call of Duty Ghost. It's going to be 2 shots to kill up close and 6 at a distance, and you're saying that this is such a great pistol. Well, the damage is very average. What's important about that? I'm getting there, just trust me. The headshots deal 1.4x damage. That's normal for handguns in Ghost. That's basically going to mean 1 less shot to kill at any range. And speaking of ranges, this is what's important about the pistol. The 2-shot kill range is 10.2 meters. That is the longest 2-shot kill range of any handgun in Ghost. Well, with the exception of the Magnum, of course, but the Magnum shoots absurdly slow and it's very difficult to use. This one shoots actually quite fast and has a long 2-shot kill range. The 3-shot kill range is also quite good at 15.5 meters. Dropping off to 6 shots at a distance is kind of a weakness or more of a balancing factor because this is a close range handgun, and when you think about handguns, what you want to do is have a very good close range to medium range weapon, and this is an excellent close to medium range weapon. When you put the muzzle brake on that, that's going to go up to about 12 meters and 18 meters respectively on these ranges. The rate of fire is 705 RPM maximum. This is fast enough to be moderately spammable. It's not quite as fast as the Grok, you can't just quite hose with it, but most of you are going to be able to shoot just about this fast, so for the average player this is going to fall right at about your ability to pull the trigger, and if you shoot faster than 700 RPM you will jam the pistol a little bit, so don't go entirely whole hog on it. But shoot it at a reasonably fast pace and it will be very kind to you. The recoil is moderate. Unfortunately, it's not a low recoil pistol, but the range at which you want to be using it, you're not going to need a whole lot of low recoil. This is a close range pistol and that's where you want to be. The recoil is good enough for it to work at its effective range, which is medium range and moderate recoil, and that's where you want to be. The hipfire spread is good. Most pistols have good hipfire spread. The aim down sights time is 0.2 seconds. This is standard for pistols, but very fast compared to other weapons. That means you can just pop to aim down sights, which is good. It reloads pretty normally, again for pistols, 2.2 seconds on the full or empty. It doesn't really matter if you have bullets in the chamber or not. And the cancel time is 1.53 seconds, so you save yourself about 7/10 of a second by reload canceling, which I would highly recommend. Magazine size is good. A lot of the pistols have low magazine counts. This one actually has 14 by default and 21 with extended mags. This is close to the extended magazine for a lot of the other pistols, so I don't rarely need extended mags, or often need extended mags. It has a lot of ammo by default and comes with a lot of backup ammo just in the pistol, so I almost never have ammunition concerns. The sights are good enough for its optimal range. The sights aren't perfect, they aren't beautiful by any measure, but they're very clear, they're easy to use, and for the range at which you should be using the P226, which is close to medium range, you should have absolutely no problems with it. Like the other pistols in the game, the barrel does kick up a little bit, but it's entirely controllable and you should still be able to be on target pretty well. This is my favorite handgun due to its high rate of fire and long 2-shot kill range. This is the second fastest firing pistol in Call of Duty Ghost, and that's a good thing, and it has a long 2-shot kill range. The Magnum has a longer 2-shot kill range all across some maps actually, but it shoots at 200 RPM, and the Grok shoots faster, but the 2-shot kill range is like 2 meters or something. This is almost a perfect combination of the Grok and the Magnum. The 2-shot kill range is very long, the rate of fire is very high, you get a lot of ammunition in your magazine so you can pick off multiple targets, and at medium range the recoil is controllable to the point where you're going to be able to hit people with no problem. That's why this is my favorite pistol. It's an overall rough and tumble pistol with a high degree of utility. When it comes to what attachments are best, I'm just going to say go with the muzzle brake or with the extended mags. Having 21 rounds in your magazine and dealing 2-shot kills, you can kill a lot of people, but muzzle brake is the best. With muzzle brake you can bump that up to 12 meter 2-shot kills, or considerably considerably further if you get a headshot in there, and your 3-shot kills are going to be about 18 meters, and it will be a very, very deadly backup weapon. There's nothing wrong with the flash suppressor. There's actually nothing wrong with running a Kimbo on this one, or a tactical knife, but I found that it is by far the most useful with the muzzle brake because you want to get as many 2-shot kills as possible. It confuses people, it baffles them, and it frustrates them when you kill them in 2 shots with a pistol, but you, watching my guides in depth, you know this and you know how it works, and you can just pop and drop and pop and drop and keep moving on, and it works very well. I'm going to break up the gameplay here just a little bit to do my standard outro. The previous episode was the PDW. You can click that box to open in a new window. The next episode will be the chainsaw. I have a lot of requests for that one. It's an unusual weapon, and then after the chainsaw we'll move on to a different category. I don't think I'm going to finish the LMGs first. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And now we're back to the gameplay. Since this is my favorite pistol and I wanted to show you how good it can be, I thought it would be appropriate to show you an entire gameplay. I don't feel the need to commentate the entire gameplay, as the point of this episode was to do in-depth and to educate and that sort of thing. But what you should watch is you should watch how I try to force engagements in close range and try to go for the 2-shot kills. And I want you to watch at medium range how I'm usually aiming for mid to lower chest and letting it kick up and killing in 3 to 4 shots, just kind of depending. And that by forcing all of my engagements to close to medium range and playing somewhat conservatively, I managed to play very, very well with this pistol. And I don't even have a primary. Imagine how good you could do if you had a primary and had this as a backup. That's how much I encourage it, but again, unfortunately we can't pull out the win because nobody else on our team can get more than 5 kills or capture any objectives, which is frustrating, but that happens sometimes in Call of Duty. So I'm just going to resume the gameplay at normal volume with no commentary. Drifter out.
SATCOM ready. Bravo secure. Losing B. SATCOM uplink enabled. Hostile forces have Juggernaut Maniac. Securing Charlie. Friendly SATCOM active. Losing A. Losing Bravo. SATCOM uplink enabled. Lost Alpha. Losing B. Friendly SATCOM active. Guard dog ready. A secure. Losing B. Losing B. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Losing Bravo. We lost Bravo. Enemy SATCOM spotted. SATCOM uplink enabled. Enemy has B. C secure. Vulture ready. Losing Charlie. Guard dog KIA. Securing Bravo. Guard dog killed in action. SATCOM spotted. Losing A. We lost A. SATCOM ready. Enemy has A. Vulture expired. SATCOM uplink enabled. They destroyed your SATCOM. Securing B. Enemy controlled Oracle. Watch your 6. Securing A. Friendly Oracle overhead. A A secure. Losing Charlie. Losing A. We lost Alpha. Enemy has A. Enemy SATCOM spotted. We're losing this fight. Securing Bravo. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Enemy care package incoming. Friendly Oracle online. Defeated. This can't happen again.